Ladies, pay attention. Even guys, you need to realize that your spirit will never lie to you. If you're dating somebody or you guys are courting, trust me, the signs whether the person is good or bad will be glaring on your face, even if they are pretending. You need to understand that your spirit can never deceive you. Where there is problem is when you're trying to change somebody that you know doesn't have what it takes to be with you. That is where most people get into trouble. Any relationship you see today that got broken, or any marriage that ended in divorce, ask the man, ask the woman. Those traits have been there. You just chose to ignore it because you're carried out of love, or there's something you're benefiting from the marriage, and you said, okay, let me just keep being here. But if you must be in something that would last, there is something called compatibility. Don't take that for granted. You need to understand that it is in compatibility that you know who can take your excesses. I have seen a lot of you men taking notes from someone that has had a terrible life or relationship experience, and the person have generalized it to look as though all women are like that. You don't know what you're doing to yourself. Because what will happen is that you are going to lose a good woman because someone is resetting your mindset to believe that all women are like that. People that are wounded share things that you say, oh, this is true. Is that removing the fact that there are people that are like that? Of course. But now concluding that every woman is in a certain way or behaves in a certain way, you're going to get into trouble. There is something called the paradigm shift, and you have to be careful who you give attention to, because wherever you give access to your gates, which is your ears, your eyes, your mouth, you're giving access to your destiny. You have to be careful the people you listen to, especially in this generation. Not just because everybody has data, comes on social media and advises you. You jot things down and you internalize it. You're destroying your life. People have different experiences. And my advice to you as I end this video is learn to know who you are before trying to find out who another person is. You will save yourself so much if you first understand yourself. The problem is people that haven't found themselves is looking for love and who to take care of. How is that possible when you don't even know what works for you? When you don't even know what you can handle? Find yourself before you find who you want to fall in love with, because in finding yourself, there you will know what you don't want. I'm not saying what you want. Find out what you don't want. In knowing what you don't want, when anything comes, you can already tell. Even if you don't know what you want, know what you don't want. So when you see a trait of it, you already know that this one is a no-no. There is no negotiation about it. But stop allowing people that have a certain type of mindset to corrupt your own. Just because you can relate with most of the things they say doesn't mean that everybody like that. Because now you're putting your sister in that category. You're putting your mother in that category. You're putting your cousins, the women in your life that mean something to you, you're putting all of them in that category. And it's not something you want to do. Let's be guided as men, because the things, the values that hold families is being destroyed every day under our nose, and nobody's doing anything about it. This is both for men and women.